which is the forming stage, or the actual developing of the group, or putting the group together. Now, this may be voluntary, you may seek out this group, or you may be forced into it, like this little girl. She got picked last, you know. This guy looks pretty athletic, got first place. You know, picked second, picked third, but she got picked last. She wanted to be picked, but she didn't. That's just how it works out sometimes. Very self-explanatory stage. The next stage is the storming stage. This is where group members actually have conflicts with each other, such as the person who got last place picked and the person who got picked 8th. She might have a bone to pick with him because she thinks she's better than him. So what she'll do is this. She might try to attack him verbally, physically. Depends on what type of group. Obviously, if it's a work group, there's not going to be any physical interaction. But you got to be aware of this kind of stuff. The third stage, the norming stage, or the development and cohesive interaction of the group. This is where the group starts to work together, and instead of going from this, goes to this. So they're starting to play cards in this case. They're starting to get to know each other, having fun, you know, joking around. They're actually interacting in a positive way. It's a crucial step that a lot of groups don't get to. The fourth stage is the performing stage. Now this is the most important stage. This is what you want every group to get to. The performing stage. When you get to performing stage, you can do things like this. These are ants. They're taking down this big insect for food. This is where the sum of all the parts become greater than the actual addition of the parts. So 4 ants should be able to take on one creature 4 times their size. Instead, they take on something 40 times their size because they're working together, tactically inclined. This is the same way. This is the same tactics SWAT teams use. Many SWAT team members can actually corral a bunch of people like this. There's actually a lot more people than there are officers, and there's even more off the screen that you can't see. But they have them all under control because they are organized, determined, and they're all moving towards a single goal. Just imagine you're walking down the street, and all of a sudden you see this. Bunch of guys with batons walking in step. They're all thumping their batons at the same time. Boom, 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 all 20 of them. Very intimidating, very effective. You get a lot done. Now the last stage, after you perform, is adjourning. And adjourning, everyone just goes their own way, maybe back to their own desk, maybe back to their own part of the country. As in this case, it's a virtual conference, so we're all just going to go back to our own part of the country. So don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. This has been Josh Tonelli with the 5-stage development model.